So when you think of business financing, you probably think of these guys, the guys in suits, the bankers, the VCs, the angel investors of the world. But really, how much are these guys really investing, and how much of an impact do they have? Well, here are the stats. They only represent 13% of all business financing in private businesses. So what's this white elephant in the room that represents all of this other money that's being poured into business? Well, to the tune of $144 billion a year, it's friends and family that are actually putting in all of that money. And this stat just blew my partner and I out of the water, and we decided to look into more about what exactly this meant. So when we talked to people about friends and family financing, we understood quickly that it was AKA that thing that ruined their Thanksgiving dinner. So this is my favorite way of illustrating it. So if you look over here, this is Uncle Joe, and you'll notice that Uncle Joe, who's cut off in the corner there because the family feels really awkward about talking to him, he invested in Cousin Jimmy's business over here. Ask Uncle Joe how that investment is doing, and he has no idea because they don't talk about it. It's awkward. It's weird. Oh, my God, what am I doing? To make matters worse, this is his wife over here. His wife put Grandma in between them because they don't talk anymore either because he invested way too much money they're never going to see again. So what is the next step from here? This is $144 billion, mind you, that happens this way every year. Well, the next step is crowdfunding. Definition being a lot of people investing a little bit each instead of just Uncle Joe putting in way more money than he should, right? So we facilitate crowdfunding. And the best way to tell you about how we do that is through the story of our very first customer, which is Bronson and his Uncle Clay. They have a family business, a candy shop in Honolulu. And they decided that they wanted to raise money from the community to build this business out and to make it even more successful. So first they started out with friends and family. They said, let's go the traditional route, but let's use ProFounder to, instead of just asking a few people around the table, let's have 19 people contribute $54,000 in total to help us build our next business, and that's what they did. And the next step for Bronson and Uncle Clay is now that they have that one round under their belt and they're feeling confident, they have some momentum, now they're going to raise another $60,000 starting next month from the wider community in Hawaii where they are to help build this business. Many of those people are going to be their customers. They've had the privilege of being around and serving their local community for 17 years, so they have a large community that way. It's going to be people that Bronson went to school with. It's going to be people who believe in the spirit of pure aloha that brings a smile to my face every time Bronson mentions. He says he doesn't run a candy shop, he runs a community center for pure aloha. And I completely believe that now. So Bronson is looking forward to a wonderful, peaceful Thanksgiving this year, and he's looking forward after that to expanding the table much wider to grow his network and his business from there. Thank you very much.